Kidscan is a local charity doing its bit to help feed and clothe 40,000 New Zealand children. And as Christmas is the time for giving, you can buy Kidscan Christmas crackers to fund the venture. And there's not just a plastic toy in one of these.
That's right. And actor Karl, who is about to appear as Dr. Bones, they've got Spock up there, that's clearly wrong, is about to appear as Bones McCoy in the latest Star Trek film, is working with a charity, and he joins us now. Hi, Karl.
G'day.
How are you, Carly?
Hey, can I just say before we start, I watched the...
We have started.
I know. Well, sort of as we start, I watched the trailer for the Star Trek film, and it looks amazing.
It's wicked. I think it's going to
so good.
It's going to be ballistic. I mean, they've thrown more money at this thing than probably the last 5 films combined. And,
where did you shoot it?
We shot it in Los Angeles on the lot at Paramount Studios, which is it was a dream for me because I've made quite a few you know, Hollywood productions over the years. None of them have been filmed in Hollywood. So this was really cool. You'd go into the soundstage and there'd be like a plaque of all the famous films like The Godfather and Indiana Jones that had been shot in that studio.
And it's because there's obviously the fear, and we will talk about this just quickly this way because I love it, but there's always a fear when you make something like that, when you go, all right, we're going to start again and have the original characters but with new actors. But looking at the footage, it works amazingly well. They have the guy from Heroes, who is the...
Zach Quinto, yeah.
The evil guy in Heroes. Spock, he looks amazing. They all look great.
It was freaky working with him. I mean, it was literally like watching an original episode and being face to face with Leonard Nimoy, like Spock. I actually got to see Leonard do his very first day of putting on the ears and the eyebrows and becoming Spock after 17 years, which was a pretty sort of iconic pop moment.
It must be kind of one of those moments in your life where you just think, am I really here and can this really be happening to me?
Oh, yeah, but every day was like that on Star Trek. Like I was working on set one day and I look over and I see this old guy with a hat on and with his own monitor sort of watching the scene. I'm thinking, God, I know that guy. And I look over to the guy who's playing Kirk, and he's just there going... And it was Steven Spielberg, So it was like surreal stuff. Surreal stuff would like that would happen.
Pull out best acting now.
Yeah.
All right, we have to talk
Let's talk about the crackers, because Kidscan is such a fabulous charity founded by Julie Helson and her partner, and they do a lot of amazing work: raincoats, food, and shoes for kids in school, etc.
That's right. They provide lunches for about 8,500 kids every day. They've provided over 23,000 raincoats and 4,000 pairs of shoes to underprivileged kids, kids that are living in low decile schools and really struggling with the basics.
They've done really well. They've only been up and running a couple of years, but there's still a long way to go, isn't there? And
there's a long way. I mean, they take care of roughly around 20,000 kids, but there's another 20,000 children that are on the waiting list for their program. Right now. Yeah. So, when you think about poverty and child poverty, you never really equate it with the fact that we have these issues in New Zealand, but we do, and it's really important that we do something about it. Otherwise, we're, I think, opening ourselves up for a whole can of problems in the future.
Kidscan have always been really good at creating new ways to fundraise and get their money as well, haven't they? They're always doing something a bit different.
This is a great idea because we all need the Christmas crackers. How much?
Yeah, well, these are really cool. You can get these from, here's the Christmas crackers here. You can get them from the Warehouse Stationery, #1 Shoes, Ballantyne's and Christchurch, or on the Kidscan website.
All really accessible areas.
www.kidscan, exactly.
Yep.
Do they have the hats? Do they have the bad jokes?
Oh, we've got better than that. Your standard Christmas crackers have the hat and the bad jokes, but these have like, you can win plasma TVs, you can win holidays. So, in fact, why don't we pull one now?
Okay.
If I win a plasma TV, I'll share it with you. It'll live
at my house.
Live at your house.
Watch it whenever you want.
But every time you want to come over and watch Star Trek, you can...
We have to talk tactics, though, because what are you going to do, guys? What's your strategy?
My strategy is the twist and yank. What's yours?
Yours?
My strategy is the give and then the take.
See, there you go.
You're holding on to half of the cracker, though.
Well, that's the other strategy. Yeah,
What have you won? Let's hope it's not a big prize. So there are 70,000 of these crackers. Mine's just go health.
Oh, look at that. Congratulations, you've won a bag of sweets from RJ Licorice.
Fantastic.
All right,
that's
nice.
all right.
Nice.
What have you won?
This is not a winning cracker. but, and here's the kicker, thank you for your support, which helps Kidscan make a difference to the lives of over 20,000 Kiwi kids, which means every cracker is a winning cracker.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know. What more do you want at Christmas?
They're only $2 each, aren't they? So they're cheap.
They're $2. Yeah. Only $2,
Cheaper than a regular cracker.
So this bag of licorice will be at my house, Ollie. Right. Half of it will be there when you come over. Promise.
The other half will be gone when I come over. Won't it?
And you still get
the other half will be gone when I come over.
Yeah, we'll be well and truly gone.